Some of my friends on the college group were saying they didn't know what Matchbox 20 is because they haven't heard of this before. Vicky, if you're listening, Matchbox 20 Unwell is what just played. More Than You Think You Are, only on Mumbai on Demand with me, Annie.
This is Mumbai on Demand with Annie.
This is such an interesting topic we've been talking about for the whole hour. Coaching, counselling. They're not such big words or rocket science, which I obviously mentioned in the beginning of the show because there were so many titles that she's earned for herself with training that she's taken in different areas, specific areas. So coaching and counselling has now been, departmentalized into so many different sets, so to speak, that it is possible for one to take this up as a profession and you're making good money out of it?
Yes.
If I may ask. Oh, she says yes, very confidently. There's no lying in between over here, by the way. Even if you can't see, the voice can tell you that. So this is something that one can also look into as a career option. I've also got to ask you about how counseling and coaching can be related to fitness. Is there something that you want to talk about over there?
Yes, I want to. Actually, the thing is that usually when we talk about fitness, we think of either enrolling in a gym or whatever fitness activity, or we plan to go to a dietitian.
Correct.
Right? But one thing which we don't think about is the sustainability factor. Because that is not something that someone else prescribes. That is something that the brain needs to be wired for. So the mind, the moment the mind believes that it can't do it or it doesn't want to do it, you'll not do it. So many cases of people not going to the gym regularly.
Right.
It's January, right? I don't know how many of our listeners are, who decided
have kept up with their resolution.
Yeah, it's end of January. Exactly. So, coaching or counseling basically trains the mind to think like a fit person. Because that's doable.
Correct.
And that is a very, very neglected area.
Right.
Because we say, have this food, have that. 99% of people who want to lose weight or want to be fit know what needs to be eaten and what needs to be done.
Correct. The ones who achieve it, more importantly.
No, but they just don't do it.
Okay. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, because they know that they're not supposed to eat fatty food or, have a pizza for dinner. They know it. But they can't stop themselves because their mind doesn't allow them to.
That's such a grey area, no?
It is.
And we always talk about cheating more than actually doing it. I keep talking about cheating all the time.
Yeah,
wow.
So the mind focuses on cheating.
Right.
The moment I focus my mind on what I actually want to achieve, my goal, right, and be motivated and excited about it all the time, then it is achievable. And that is what coaching does.
You're actually making me go down the road of that other person who asked you if you have an injection to keep yourself motivated. Like, really, man? If I would have something like that, or if I could turn a scientist for one night and come up with something like that, that would be perfect for everyone and life would be so perfect, don't you think?
It would.
But that's not what life is about, and which is where I think Sushma comes into the picture. Success coach, there's a reason why we need help, and which is why I keep telling my friends also, Sushma, I have told my friends, if there is any help you need with regards to yourself, if you are unable to face a certain situation which your husband or your friend or your parents can't help you with, take help from a professional because they're trained to help you.
Yes.
Let's not make this about society. Let's not make this about culture and values and being judgmental about you, because that's not what we are going into. We need to evolve as a society also and need to understand that there are people around us to train us for a certain thing.
Yes.
And if we can get help and do better, why not?
Yes.
Can you throw some more light upon that as to how people need to really buzz off when it comes to being judgmental about especially the values?
One aspect is the judgmental aspect. The other, which I think is a really irrational belief, is people believing, how can an outsider come and resolve your issue?
Yes.
Because they don't know you.
Okay.
But that's precisely the point. When they don't know you, they can see the problem the way it is.
Correct.
Without coloring it the way you color it.
Absolutely.
Right? Because they don't know you at all. You're a stranger.
Right.
Right? So that is exactly what one needs to understand, that when you are overwhelmed, right, there is this person who's just going to throw a torchlight so that the vision gets clear. You can see the road ahead.
Correct.
That's all. And then you can go ahead in the speed that you want to.
Wow. See, there you go. So keep in mind, this is something that you can take up if you think like she's had most of the counselees coming to her and saying that, I can do it myself. But you need to train to do this yourself, by the way. So you can take it up as a profession. And the reason you need to go to a coach or counselor is not because you are weak. It's only because each one of us, I think, in this world requires help some point or the other. Just take it, man, and do it and have really like a beautiful life ahead. Thank you so much, Sushma. It was wonderful. There are a few things you're doing for yourself. There is Refined You, an organization that you run. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Sure. So Refined You is into counseling, coaching and training. We do a lot of corporate trainings, a lot of behavioral soft skill trainings. So yeah, it's all need based. Another thing that we do is prevention of sexual harassment, awareness workshops, which is like the need of the hour, because people need to know, they need to be aware of it. The government has made it mandatory.
Right.
So that is another area that we work in. Right. We are actually now, because it's resolution time, there is one workshop called Harmonize Your Fitness Story that we are going to be rolling out in the month of Jan and Feb.
All right.
So, people can actually log on to Facebook. We have a page called Refined You, and, and our website also, refinedyou.com. You can feel more than happy to go, and, we have blogs, we have a lot of articles and stuff. So please educate yourself, equip yourself, enjoy life, go ahead and read whatever you want and do what you want, just be happy.
Right.
Because resolve to evolve is our tagline. That's exactly what we believe in. Yeah, so resolve your issues and promise yourself. So resolve in two ways, so
Right.
that you evolve and you go ahead and achieve your goals.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much, Sushma. It was wonderful having you here, and so many things that we've exchanged in terms of. She's been a better listener than me, by the way, in the off-air talks that we've had, and there's a lot of little things that she's told me also to do. I'm going to try those out, and we'll maybe touch upon those in the coming days. Cake by the Ocean, DNCE is what I'm leaving you with as I bid goodbye to Sushma. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, Annie. Thank you so much. Bye.
Hi, we're DNC. It's